On the streets of Burundi, the number of protesters may have dwindled, but the protests continue. On Thursday, protesters burnt a man to death, accusing him of being a member of the ruling party's youth wing, seeking to disrupt the protests. President Pierre Nkurunziza has called the protests illegal, but the opposition vows they will go on until he steps aside. The unrest has worried African countries. They fear that the political crisis could plunge Burundi into renewed bloodshed. Leaders under the East Africa Community Regional Grouping are now set to meet next week to try and de-escalate the unrest. The initiative has elicited mixed reactions.
Hatuwezi tukasema kutenda kwao kwa sasa ni mbaya.
We cannot say that the intervention is bad. It is good, but they have come late because some people are already dead. So much has been ruined and life in the country is at a standstill. Coming now is good, but we want them to do everything possible for the citizens of Burundi to move forward, because if they do not do something as soon as possible, and me as a member of civil society of Burundi, we are doing everything we can to ensure that there is good leadership in our country, things will not go well.
To
be honest, the regional leaders are really late because the situation is already bad. People are dying, hunger is increasing, there are no jobs, so they are really late. The situation would have been better if they came earlier and they could have been here today when we need them, but things have already gone too far.
The meeting preceded by a visit by foreign ministers from Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda and Tanzania. The delegation met on Wednesday with representatives of Burundi's opposition following a meeting with the president.
Presidents who will be meeting next week should do everything possible to show respect to their citizens. If that will not happen, we will be moving backwards instead of moving forward.
A constitutional court ruled on Tuesday Nkurunziza his first term did not count because he was picked by lawmakers, not elected by a vote. The opposition says the court is biased, saying his bid for a third term violates the constitution. African Union Commission Chair Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma has told CCTV that the situation in Burundi is not conducive for elections and that the vote should be postponed. At least 12 people have been killed since the protest began on April 26. The UN estimates that up to 40,000 Burundians have fled to neighboring countries like Rwanda and Tanzania in the last month. Wazir Khamsin, CCTV.